that matters sometimes, right?
Yep.
All right, looks like should be able to have a match now, guys. Oh, that is horrifying.
I know I can trust.
Thanks for that, Team Spirit. Just screaming monkeys. Not fun. Looks like DY Eurus down here.
That always starts a tri-lane on Spirit. They're always down in this bot lane, it seems.
Do you think it's that they really want to put... I haven't seen any of their recent games. Do you think it has to do with putting pressure on Eurus? Because, you know, it is... Eurus, for those of you who aren't familiar, is paparazzi. He is one of the like, top carries. And sometimes I feel like if you put a lot of value on trying to slow down his farm, it can pay off, but you have to be careful that the other lanes don't suffer too, obviously.
I think paparazzi would be the best carry in the world if Ana wasn't existing. But
that is, I was having that conversation with my...
another level. That guy is... I don't know what to say about that guy.
I was having a conversation with my cousin, and I was like, yeah, Ana just... He appears, and then he just goes back into hibernation. Like, it's actually the craziest thing if you think about it. It's just like, oh, time to win TI again. Bye, guys.
It's hard to even say anything. That guy, he's just a specter. He's just a specter. I mean, literally sometimes.
Oh, yeah. He is probably, like you said, the best player in the world. Who else can just show back up after not playing with their team for a year and win another TI?
Just
Ana.
So, tiny toss onto the cliff. Chen into the tower. It doesn't really matter, though. That's a Timber saw. So, but Timber's getting levels. This is all you want in Timber. You just need to get level 3, and then this hero is unkillable. Almost unkillable.
You don't normally see a tri-lane with a Timber saw.
Well, the Lich is top, so it's just a...
Okay, he did move. All right.
Yeah, he moved eventually. They just value for like the fight and maybe a kill attempt, and then they move the Lich. Yeah, he's gonna get a decent amount down here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he just wants to get that level 3, and then he's going to be feeling like he's sitting pretty. And it's kind of an interesting hero, right? He's one of those heroes that creates space, but also eats up a lot of space, too. He's going to be putting pressure if you play it correctly.
Yep, I'm not 100% sure in this matchup between Morph and Timber what happens. I could see Timber possibly doing something to the Morph if he's not careful. He does have 100 fire damage on the Timber chain. Half of Morph's HP if he's fully agi morphed. Potential down here, but I'm not 100% sure.
Merchant's just running back down. He's just gonna be a nuisance, I have a feeling. But again, not the best kill potential when you've got a Timber Saw who's only, like, what, level 2?
Yeah.
Lich, young, alright. Things taking a lot of harass here. Does have the Burrow Strikes. They have the Sentry Ward to boot. That'll be a quick kill here for LTW, and he gets some of that Essence stacks. 4 minutes. That's a pretty good feeling if you're a Slark right now.
A really good start. TV's back to the tower. Doesn't lose anything on the wave as well. And the Lich with the pull off. No PYW. He's got the timing. Really important to stop those pulls. Like, that could make or break the game if you don't interrupt that pull.
It's pretty quiet otherwise. Looks like a TW had his eye on PYW, but not gonna go for it just yet. Bottom lane, some more harass getting thrown out, but I don't think we're gonna see anything happen until we get some more levels down here, and it's most likely gonna be the Chen that they have to watch out for.
Well, Timber can go cut the wave if he wants now. I don't really see how they kill Timber down here now that he's level 3. They need like Harpy creep on Shen or something like that. Some sort of magic damage.
Yeah, they definitely can't do it with what they have just there. Immersion making this rotation here. Worry's sitting very, very low. Starts off the avalanche. Follow the toss right back to Aragon.
PYW does. He's already there. PYW, he's so good at counter ganking this SD throw. Every time he's there to the prison. He just walked from top. He just knew it was happening.
Yeah. Be able to go and provide that backup as needed. It's gonna run right to DY. There's quite a few illusions here, plus the creep trying to block off.
One more, you can maybe kill.
They're so close. There it is. Pop goes to Tiny, so don't have to worry about immersion for a little bit now. That makes a little bit more space here for Eurus so he can farm up. Top lane, Lich and Yang fighting through it over here.
The hard Sand King in here just to be solo against Lich plus 4.
Well, it makes a big difference, right? Because we saw what happened when Yang had a free lane in game number 1. His Earthshaker got really fat, very, very fast.
Yeah, you don't want to give this guy a free lane. He'll carry. And Slark makes the right play where he heads over and pulls to the easy camp just to try to stop the FK from cutting. That's basically the only thing you can do as a carry, is to walk over and stop the cutting support. For the cutting forward. He's gonna get a solo kill.
Oh, nicely done here.
But the neutrals got him.
Neutral's got him. PYW still trying to run away. He wants to get that bounty rune. We'll be able to grab it. Is gonna pay for this with his life, most likely. The shrine is up. PYW, yeah, he's still gonna be able to find that kill. They don't actually activate the shrine. Bottom lane, they had a little cheeky play that I was watching here with DY had himself several illusions and managed to get the denial of the bottom rune from Immersion, which I'm sure is pretty disappointing if you're tiny. He's working towards that bottle. Every penny counts. I spot out Immersion over here on the side, though. They're putting a lot of pressure on Ori this time. Toss that. Ooh. Right into the Lich and the Invoker. Disruption. Has a little bit more time here. PYW is still going to get taken down, though. Another body block coming out from DY. They want to try to take some Immersion. They're burning him down pretty quickly now. Tries to turn around into the corner, and that's a kill going to Ori.
Immersion just... He tried to get involved. He didn't toss it, and he really wanted to get the avalanche off, but he knew that Ori was just going to turn around and kill him. Did not expect the Chen to come there with all of those creeps to body block him like that.
I feel like that's happened twice now, where Chen's just had like an army of either illusions or
it's not
whatnot.
It's not an easy hero to be active like this on, though, because the creeps are so slow, you know? It's like, it's actually very hard to do what he's doing. Or gets a solo kill.
Okay, that was definitely on my bad, guys. I'm surprised that he let that happen. How did that happen? Let's look at the fight recap. Tells me pretty much.
I'm not.
Just
I'm not
landed
sure.
the split Earth.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
I think
Radiant's top tower.
I think so. Urgon has tornado on cooldown, so I imagine he missed the tornado, or used the tornado, and then Ori's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna kill you now. Hits the split Earth, and I mean, this hero does damage. This Leshrac hero is look at 70s. He's a beast.
Oh yeah.
And he's going for the Timber.
Yeah, he definitely wants to make some plays here. And Timber has had a pretty good lane, but maybe not as good as he might like out there. It's putting a lot of pressure onto Eurus down here. In comes Ori. Oh, push him back. Split Earth connects, and they're just going to be able to burst him down using all of this magic. But
Wow.
Timber not going to be able to save you.
That was extremely cool. So what happened there? Paparazzi was trading with the Timber and strength morphing, making it look like he was just like safely trading with the Timber, but it actually allowed him to get the attribute morph so that the adaptive strike would stun for a long duration, which sets up for the Leshrac. So he just
That is
like
a really cool play.
completely hard baits the Timber in there, because it just looks like he was just a Morphling playing safe, you know? And that was nice. That was really nice.
Immersion just walks right by PYW here. Ships passing the night. We'll be able to go and block this stack, though.
I like how fearlessly Immersion plays with his life. He just does not seem to care if he dies. He just wants to get involved, aggressive no matter what.
It feels like either way it's space created, right? It's space created, you're wondering where he's on the map, so you have to be careful. You have to play very carefully, in fact.
Yeah, definitely. But there's a lot of unseen stuff that's happening here, where he's providing an impact. And it's really cool to watch.
Gotta feel a little nervous being PYW over here because he's trying to soak some XP, right? He's sitting at level 4 right now, but you never know when a tiny's gonna come out of nowhere.
Or a tornado and just lose all of his mana. Very annoying.
Sand King does get jumped on by the tiny, but does manage to get himself away. And Ghost Stick trying to put pressure on Eurus here, but it'll be a pretty difficult kill to get.
Sand King burrows in, so he can't burrow out. They have dust.
They have dust, and they've got the frog shield. They've got a pounce. This is the dead Yang.
That was just a critical mistake from Yang, throwing him in like that.
But they lose their mid, and I think that's probably worse because now they've got this Leshrac. They've got the Chen. They're pushing the tower. Do you see the Timbersaw making his own rotation though? So they'll be able to defend it.
Yep, good defense. Yeah, to rotate or they lose the tower. He's like the strongest, most unkillable hero, so if he doesn't stand in front of it, it's gonna go down to the Blush Track. Plus the Chen as well. Both of these heroes are very effective pushers.
It's interesting though, like how I guess it didn't have a great lane to be able to take down a Morphling, right? Like Morphling would have to be very, very careless to allow a Timbersaw to get the kill on him.
Yeah.
But it feels a bit strange because I feel like Timbersaws generally are bigger than this. So we do have a jump over here. Ori. Ooh, this is a 4-man gank as they give the bedroom eyes one back in. And it's going to be Aragon who gets the kill. PYW, I'm not sure why he's over here. He needs to get himself away from Ghostic right now. Jack just going to try to go for his tower. Ghostic could try to dive if he likes, but looks like he's not going to bother with it just yet. And they'll chase over here. They do see that Eurus is over. They got that invis room. There's the avalanche. Oh, okay. Turns it right back around on him. Eurus says, yeah, no thanks. Nothing like being a better Tiny than the other Tiny.
Right, exactly. That's the nice thing about playing Morph versus a hero that has only regular spells.
Oh, is this going to be another kill onto Aragon? He's trying, but the slow is just enough to be able to get the kill. No man left, though, over here on the Ori. It looks like he might also get taken down. The Hand of God comes out. PYW now to run away from ILTW. He's going to go, just gets held into place, and then chop him down along with a bunch of these trees. EY is also making his way over. He can't do a whole heck of a lot, but that's a lot of creep damage getting placed over onto Ghostic. But again, he is Timbersaw. He doesn't care if people are hitting him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's got 2 bracers too in his stash, so that magic damage, the Vici is full up, is not going to be doing as much to him. So playing more of a frontliner, building into a hood as well. Pretty typical offlaning kind of kit. It's another reason I think Tiro's a pretty good offlaner, is that he really likes building like the current offlane items. Solar type things like that.
Okay, they've got a big smoke here top lane. They're hoping to maybe kill Invoker again. He's gotten killed now, what, twice in the last like 2-3 minutes? Is it gonna be a third time? Yang revealing himself, opens up with the Burrow Strike off with the Sandstorm. Yeah, he's dead. No respite for this poor Invoker. Bottom lane, Eurus is getting bullied pretty hard here. They're trying to stun him up and they find the kill. So it's a nice trade.
I really love that
Dire's top
being
tower
active,
has fallen.
but
Radiant's middle tower is
the
under attack.
Invoker is a huge problem right now. I don't see how this hero, when you're swept, it's very hard for you to come back. Kind of become a support once you die. So it's a rough hero to fall behind.
Dire's
The
top
trade-off
tower
is your
is
slot
under
is huge,
attack.
and your slot losing space.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They need to be
attack.
careful that they don't eat these creeps too. Avalanche, yeah. Looks like they're gonna be able to clean the Chen creeps. That hurts a lot, and that's a lot of gold.
He needs the magic resist creeps. I think it's about finding good fix them. It's a little early, but it feels bad. It feels bad playing against something like Tiny or Invoker and not really magic resist creeps. Helps him tie.
Trying to get the jump onto Emergent, should be able to get this kill nice and easy like. And Nelly's gonna wait. I mean, they go. Yeah, they're gonna wait for the Timbersaw here. Push them off. They do have the Mud Golem. They can try to get stunned, but again, it's pretty hard to take down Ghostic unless Ori gets a little bit of assistance and they burn him down.
Not bad.
Yeah, he's kind of feeding the Chen creeps.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's hard. It's really hard.
It's really hard. Yeah, no, I agree. Especially against Timber.
Yeah, it's all this pure AoE.
Ori does get spotted out here. Got friends along with her. This has a Chen nearby. Blink Dagger gets picked up on the Sand King. That's a very big pickup.
Look out for
It does have E as well. Max the Sandstorm Burrow, so he's a very strong timing.
This is gonna be a big fight coming up here. See all the shifting coming down. There's gonna be the drums pop. Found the Chen. And looks like he's just gonna be a fast pickoff. Oh, has the mech though. Still gets burst down. And that's more, oh, what's going on over here on the side? hear that Frost getting dropped, the Fear Cell dragging right back in, trying to slow down Yang. He didn't even manage to get the epicenter off. So now he's going to try to run away because he's pinned here by ILTW. And now Eurus, he needs to get out of here right now. He does not want to be a part of this. That tornado catching him right on the edge. And now they're going to just slowly chase him down. The leech is on, Immersion's waiting. As we get the body blocks coming out from Aragon and the slow from that Ghost Walk. Can they finish him off? They just need a little bit more damage. Speaking of God, though, is it going to be able to save him? It actually keeps him alive. It's a long chase after Eurus, and they don't manage to find. They should be able to find a consolation prize, though, here in Misha, who's just, unfortunately, too close to PYW as he uses that disruption.
The Spirit does get, I mean, they should get more bounty runes for that play at least, forcing Vici back to their own tier 3s. So you can see the gold lead slowly dissipating from Vici for that. Very unfortunate they didn't get her because that would have been, I mean, that would have been a huge pick off. That would get the Invoker back into the game. That would give him the Spirit Battle, which he would have for next fight, so it's going to be a little bit harder for something like that to happen again in the same way. I think that fight should have gone devastatingly bad for Spirit. Stan King didn't use the epicenter, he just broke and then he mana burst, so he couldn't do anything, he was just screwed. Usually when you get that Blink Dagger, the first thing you want to look to do is counter initiate with the epicenter. Unfortunately, he couldn't in that fight.
Well, he's looking to go back in again, though. They know that Chain Frost is down. Getting this jump again. This poor Invoker cannot do anything. He'll go and just use everything in the kitchen sink and take him out, including that epicenter, which probably wasn't needed, but probably felt really good if you're young here.
Yeah, I think it's fine because you have the little Shrek to chain stun, and after that first fight where he didn't get it off, it kind of feels like you probably want to use it just to avoid something like that happening because it feels really bad. You know, that sits in your mind. You know? It's like the rest of the game, you just try to get your epi off. Something like that happens.
Yeah, this is a very dead PYW. He's just trying to ward, man.
Morph's just playing this whole time, whacking away at creeps. Probably doesn't want to fight for 2 more items. Like, even with the Manta, he'll get involved in some small engagements. Probably, if he can get an Ethereal Blade after this, he's going to look to fight.
I mean, right now, he's fairly close to top of the net worth, so he's going to be feeling very comfortable. The next closest, obviously, on the enemy team is the Slark, but I feel like Morph does more with farm, and Slark does more with pickoffs, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely true. I mean, he is on 7 permanent agility, so his game is pretty good. I think Slark is definitely the hero that you want to look out for if you're Vici. You want to try to get in one of these fights with these burrow epicenters. For now, he's just chilling in the bottom lane. Finished up his Diffusal Blade. That'll be good for killing all of these heroes.
Yeah, it's gonna make them so sad, especially, you know, you've already got this Quaswex Invoker too, who's gonna be able to burn your mana. So not only are you gonna be slow now with this Diffusal, but you're also just gonna have 0 mana on top of that. Is this when you start breaking out the emergency mangoes?
Maybe. They got wands. Maybe maybe a mango or 2. Somebody's gotta get mana boots, that's for sure. Probably again.
Someday. What's he got coming out to him right now?
Yeah, this is Mech. He'll probably eventually get mana boots. Looks like UIW is getting mana boots into.
Okay. I think you have to. I think absolutely. I'm not even sure if you disassemble into, like with this lineup, if you just keep those. Oh, immersion. UIW probably has bigger fish to fry, but they'll jump toss right back again here, Misha. Pulling them in. Have Yang nearby, they'll be able to take down the Lich. And over on the side, you get a separate fight. It looks like they're trying to go on Ori, not to be able to quite find enough damage though, as it looks like they'll be able to go stun up Ghosting. It's gonna get held into place. Another Taz coming out again. I'm a better Tommy than you're Tiny.
That's a nice hero to steal, man. That's a nice hero. It is so hard to fight into the steal here. I think there was an instant there where you can probably burst the SD, but even then, that might just go terribly for you anyway if you kill the SD right at the start, because right on the shrine. It's not like Vici wasn't in the area, they were all there. It's always very dangerous to just walk into the enemy shrine. A lot of happening.
It's true. Some next avalanche. I already see PYW's move display out of the pit. Must make sure that he can throw out a safe if necessary. ILTW jumps right in, has his eyes over here onto that Chen. Not going to be able to quite find it, although in comes Subversion. They should be able to take out the Chen. The safe comes out for a little bit longer. Speeding up the fight very, very nicely. Chen does get taken down. Misha buys back here. PYW trying to run away. Nice bird strike coming out from Yig. Can they get the kill onto Immersion? They'll throw out the Chain Frost. They get a couple nice bounces over here, but doesn't quite find the target as Immersion does eventually get taken down. And I think if you're Spirit, you just back off.
Yeah. Definitely. They don't have anything left of this, really. I mean, Immersion is the playmaker right now. So.
For sure. I mean, he's been the playmaker for quite a while, most of these games, honestly. Oops.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of work. Well, fun to start with hero play of Goners.
Oh boy.
Steal the bounty again.
Oh, that is no, he's still alive. He's actually still alive. The Madlet's gonna be able to walk away. They get the kill on Misha, who just fought back and force everybody back. This is very nice played by Vici Gaming here.
A tithe to the impurity.
Spirit did get 4 bounties though, so 80 gold each, 196 gold for Misha. That's worth it. That's worth it for the kill. Or, sorry, yeah, getting the kill away for the bounty earns.
It was very close for LTW too. If the rest of the team hadn't shown up, I think he would have had a lot of trouble dealing with Ori and PYW. Ooh, Immersion? Question mark? Chasing after Ori here. Ori's trying to burst him down. There's going to be the save, though, coming out again from PYW. And Eurus has already transformed himself into his own Tiny. He's trying to keep him alive. He just will get popped. Are they going to go in for more, though? That's the question. ILTW hiding out in the tree line. Young is nearby.
It's great if you're pop the Aegis.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Only 4 alive? That's amazing. Everybody's mid, too.
And you didn't use any of your big spells, either.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
Low
attack.
commitment. Really low commitment.
Oh, they just missed the splitter. Now you back off. Oh, Ori. It's gonna be fine. Does have the Yules. That's the PYW nearby. Can try to save him. Gonna be that tornado thrown out by Aragon. Couple stack that poison yet. Getting its position. Doesn't quite have that burrow strike just yet. But there's a couple nice bounces coming through. Can they find the kill? They'll find it. Nice couple bounces again still going on in the back. But we actually don't find a kill. As they manage to find Misha, and boy, is he dead. Top lane, Eurus is trying to swim himself away.
He's totally out of mana.
He's totally out of mana. This is just a slow death.
He's just dead. I don't think there's anything he can do. He's suiciding.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I can get back to farming faster if I just let you guys finish me off at this point.
Yeah, I think he didn't want the Sark as well to steal a bunch of Veggie from him because
That too, yeah.
it's
Dire's bottom tower
it's
is
very
under attack.
a cool play. I mean, he's dead, but it's a cool play. Almost BKB on Sark. That'll be pretty big. All magic damage coming out from Vici, so very critical item in this game. I think every hero needs one eventually. Timber even eventually.
So what's obviously, Slark's gonna wait until he gets that BKB. Very, very important for him to survive and just darting around these fights, because that's what he likes to do. What's the play now for the side of Vici Gaming? Do they just hope that they get some sort of a pick off first, or it just feels like I think they're starting to slip a little bit out of their hands? I wouldn't say that it was lost by any means, for sure, but
I think you look to probably.
it's a little harder, right?
You probably look to pair the Sand King and the little track together and use that to kill any of the Spirit cores. I think it's getting to the point where it basically has to be these 2 heroes together, and then after, shortly after that, it'll be Sand King and more that need to be together, probably maybe even with the Leshrac. So basically, they need to play cores in these side lanes together and play more as a team and look for pickups.
I think that was your gripe with the game number 1, was that Spirit. It wasn't even that they playing super poorly; they were playing together.
Right, exactly. Sometimes.
And one other choice.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes in Dota, the game calls for you to play support, and sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
Sometimes there's certain pairings of heroes that need to be. That can feel really bad when you get it wrong.
It's like we just saw a TP out. Someone tried to TP in and then canceled it. So
Radiant's bottom
they know that this is their
tower is
tower
under attack.
at this point. This is totally
Dire's
their top
tower
lane.
is under attack.
Or he's getting chased by Ergon. He's very, very fast.
Radiant's bottom
Boosts
tower
travel,
has fallen.
fuels, and just the Shrek is just a fast hero in general as well. So
Oh yeah. I love this new travels build on laner. People are going on Zeus, Pugna, Leshrac. You can be this impossible to kill side lane split pushing menace, and then also just show up to every fight.
for sure.
Good lane.
Yeah, they're just flirting with each other. They're not hard committing to anything just yet. They just keep trying to push out the lane. Got some stock illusions looking around down here, trying to see what they could find out.
Oregon's just running around invisible, looking for anything.
What else can he
find.
really do? This guy has had a rough game. He's got a Force Staff, Phase Boots, Spirit Vessel. He started the game, I think, with the Ring of Basilius, I think.
Yeah, I think if you're playing this hero, you're plus Wex, and you're in a lane, you're probably doing it wrong. This is how you're supposed to play. It's unfortunate when there are no pickoffs to be had.
Look at this bait. ILTW. Scott is eyes on DY. He's gonna try to TP out immersion. Though follows up with that avalanche. He's got the mech. He's nice save though coming out from Yang. Is this gonna be? Oh no, but he's gonna be able to get jumped on, leashed by ILTW. He doesn't have enough mana for the Hand of God. As that BKB comes out, should be able to get the kill onto Chen. Nicely played by ILTW. Just like that, they're gonna walk away. I'm sure they're gonna re-engage. Oh, they don't have a creep wave though. Not for this one. They'll have to go over to the mid and push it out.
They can cut the wave. I think taking control of this area and keeping this hill is pretty good for your game. I say that Emergen's actually heading into the trees here.
He is. He's gonna get spotted by Eurus if he's not careful. They can barely see each other.
Dire's
Look
top
at this.
tower has been
They have no
denied.
idea. Chen. Oh, if they, oh no. Glimmer Cape comes out again. He missed the stun. They have the Ghost Scepter though finished up here for the Morphling. He gets dragged in. They'll throw out that chain. Unfortunately, not going to get the bounces that they want here. As PYW having to run himself back, but they may go land the stun up again. Can they burn down the slug is the question. He's trying to run out. They have the Glimmer Cape on him. Looks like he's going to be able to run away. Misha stuck behind here. Have their own Timber Saw with the Eurus taking up, and they'll be able to find themselves a kill. There's going to be the buyback again coming out from the Lich. And this is the second time he's bought back, I think. PYW, he needs some help. He's got the disruption though if needed. And immersion. Another buy, no, not another buyback. I'm sorry. There's a jump forward again. It's beautiful. The follow up. There it is. And it's gonna be a double kill. Can they make it a triple? No. It's gonna go over to Eurus as the BKB comes out from ILTW. Misha, he knows that he's gonna pay for this. He's just gotta try to get his Slark out and save his life, and he will eventually fall. Yang's still looking though. I think Yang was hoping maybe he'd be able to catch him, but
Dire's
Slark went the
bottom
other way.
tower is under attack.
Nice patience from Yang there, just standing on the high ground, waiting until a very good opportunity to hit that epicenter. That was a game changer right there. That looked like it could have been pretty good for Spirit, but Morphle, two
Dire's
unkillable
middle
at
tower
one point,
is under
and
attack.
Yang,
Dire's
nice counter
structures
initiation.
are fortified.
3-man Burrow, 3-man Epi, 3-man Sandstorm.
Gosh, I was definitely sitting. I was like, why isn't he epicenter? Like, where's the epicenter? But you're right. It was like the perfect timing, perfect positioning, and he really got the biggest bang for buck. Oh God, PYW again. And here's the angle. Are they gonna follow it up? Are they gonna go back in? Yeah, there's a Burrow Strike going right in again. Immersion actually just narrowly missing, getting hit by it. They're gonna force everybody back. They've got the Ethereal Blade. Aren't quite able to take down ILTW just quite yet, though.
Yeah, I hate the fact that Slark can, after he's losing, I hate the fact that Slark can Dark Pact and then ulti and then Dark Pact after the ulti. It's the most frustrating thing to try to kill this stupid little fish in Dota. I swear to God.
It's almost like Tinker's rearm in a sense, right? Except you can actually move during it, which makes it even more infuriating.
The rearm, that little gnomish bastard. God damn it. You just
Tell us how you really feel.
You have 7 spells on him and he rearms and blinks away from you, and it's like, how does that even, he gets it on the right frame, you know? The little heroes in Dota are the worst.
Oh, Yang, he reveals himself. He's a jump forward. Got the detection. You're pulling him right in, and that should be an easy kill out of Essence stacks here for ILPW. I see that, but Yang's still alive. Oh, he's out. No, maybe at the last second, maybe managed to get the kill. But while this is going on, Eurus finds himself a kill on Immersion. Wondering, did he steal the Tiny again? Yeah, he loves turning himself into Tiny. I think that's his favorite hero that he's just been copying whenever he gets the chance.
He's more
Alright, Ethereal Blade buys a little bit more time, turns himself back into Tiny, tosses back to the rest of the team. He says, get back there, I don't want to. PYW again, he's just, I get it, I know that he wants to save them, but he's so forward every single time. BKB's gonna get popped from ILTW, and now Ori popping his own BKB, and if that's gonna get used. The buyback coming out from the Sand King. They'll turn it back around. They will be able to find the kill onto Misha. They don't have the stuff to stop the Timber Saw. They'll try to get that Courier. We'll actually be able to get it. Only gonna get wards taken out, but I mean, if you're a support, that's your hard-earned money right there that you just lost.
Going for push? Do they really think they can take it? It's hard.
Radiance.
I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
Dire's middle tower is under
Because Lich is going to be up very, very soon. He's got the Chain Frost. Immersion has been on point with all of these avalanches. Does have that Blink Dagger, Glimmer Cape. I love the Glimmer Cape pick on him too.
This is dangerous.
Oh, they can see. They can see free. And they're going to go right back into onto the back lines. And that Split Earth followed up though with the beautiful Burrow Strike. Can they get themselves a double kill? It's going to be Eurus on a killing spree. Finds a kill on Misha. And now they'll turn their attention to the Timber Saw. He's going to try Timber Chain. Beautiful disruption though coming up from PYW. Will cancel it out and they'll just stun lock him into place and clean him up.
Really nice first discipline from Vici. They go in, kind of debate it. They know that it's going to get scanned. And she's the invisible scout on the high ground. They hit that beautiful splitter on Scoop, called up by two-man Burrow. If they just, once again, I know I mentioned some of this thing of this first game. If they just commit to Roach, they keep hitting Roach there, they probably get wiped. They know that they're just using Roach as like a tool to get Spirit to fight them and take a good fight. And obviously, they, you know, fight. Yeah.
All right, I know I just slammed PYW for being so far forward in a couple of these fights, but his save was, or not the save, the interruption on that Timber Chain was so perfect. They would have been able to take Timber down if he hadn't been in there at the right time, right place. In fact, they're going to be able to just obliterate Ergon. He doesn't have any buyback. They'll use the Chain Frost, but it's not going to get any of these bounces that they really want. And just like that, look how fast this tower is melting, Jenkins.
This looks rough. This is going to be, I mean, they can't get 3 racks, so as long as Vici don't, as long as Spirit don't throw right now.
Yeah, that is the big question on everybody's mind is, are they going to start to tilt? Are they going to try to go in one by one, or they hold it together? We've seen them hold it together before in the past. Eurus, he's got the Scotty online. Back lines though, LTW, he's looking for a quick pickoff, and he's just not finding it just yet, but they don't have that save. PYW still, alright, there it is, to be able to take down Misha. There's not going to be a problem with the Lich. Eurus is here, he's turned himself into that Tiny, and you can see on the back lines, Ori, they're going to chase him down. Can they get the kill onto Immersion? He will, he'll get taken down. Ghosting now has that Lotus Verb online. It's going to be a buyback coming out from Immersion. He doesn't want to let them take any more of their base. Hand God comes out though, it's going to save them a little bit longer. The jump forward though coming up from Immersion will take down ILTW. Can they take down Immersion too? It's a pretty game, I think, if they can finish this off. And one more hit, it's a triple kill. GG gets called. Vici Gaming proving why they are just one of the top teams to watch and one of the top in the world.
Yeah, really nice play all around from Vici. I think the stand-up performance, for me at least, is Paparazzi on this Morphling. When he showed up to these fights,